guys, it is Friday, July 28th, and this is going to be the first part of the new vlog. I have a cat on me. I'm trying to watch, I'm watching videos, and I'm just letting her lay on me. She's so cute. She's being so cute. She's purring and she's hugging me. Well, I hope she doesn't have fleas on her, because she was scratching a minute ago, and now I feel a bit itchy. She's like, please keep me, Mama. She's like, I like snuggling you. I like snuggling you. She's purring. She loves kneading. She is so relaxed. But yeah, I didn't do very much today. I played more Harvest Moon, but that's about it. So anyway, guys, I will see you in the next clip.
Hey guys, it is Saturday, August 5th, and this might be the ending part of the vlog. It might be very short, I know, but there wasn't much me doing very much. I did forget to record one instance that was sort of important, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how I've been doing again, and just in general, I ended up, and I'll show this in the Gamer's Pickup too at some point, I end up picking up the Story of Seasons Trio of Towns. I am enjoying it to a degree. There's some things that just jump right out at you, like when you're unlocking the town ranks, but maybe I'll do a review on it at some point. I don't know, but I picked this up on Tuesday of this week, which was the 1st, was it? I think it was the 1st of August. So I picked that up. I forgot to take my phone in with me. I actually forgot to even bring it with me at all. So that's how bad I am. But I enjoyed it. I picked this up. I earned it myself by doing chores. And I mean, I managed to have $10 there, without it, so that helped as well. Another thing my aunt got me yesterday, I think, it was yesterday, I still haven't went to sleep yet, but I'm going to. It's only, about 1. Not that it's not late, but I'm gonna have to, I don't know if I'll be able to fit this all. Yeah, she got me the Magic of the Gathering cards. There's 100 for $4. I think she went out to Costco or something. She went away for, I guess, the week. Moncton, maybe it was. I don't know. But all that for $4. I think that's pretty good, and you'll be definitely getting openings. I realized it was almost a week since I really posted anything, and I did upload a card opening for tomorrow, so you'll get that. I don't know if you'll get anything today, really, but I am going to try to get back on track. The thing is, that's the hard thing for me. When I really get into doing something, it's usually that one thing. If I really try to enjoy a game, for example, that's pretty much all my focus. And I'm lucky if I do anything else. Right? And usually, anything else usually has to be spontaneous for it to work. For example, I'm playing my game, but I thought, I should sweep the kitchen floor, so I'll earn money for that. For example, then I say, okay, I do that. I stop what I'm doing and I do that, but then I'm usually right back to that other thing. Now, I don't know if that is funny. I find that I do struggle focusing on things, but I also have the problem is if I get right into focusing on something, that's all I can focus on. Have any of you guys have that issue that you, for some reason, have trouble with doing tasks, but if you're focused on just one task, you can do it really well, but that's all you do? As I said, I have to get out of that groove because starting Tuesday is back to work, and I mean back to work. So, Gotta get out of that mode a little bit. Maybe slowly but surely, maybe tomorrow, well, later today, actually I said it's 1 in the morning, I'll maybe work on some videos, something else besides playing the game. So, like, I'm enjoying it. I said there's some bits and pieces of it that frazzle me, but it's a game I said worth playing. You feel accomplished when you do those certain tasks. Like, although, one thing I can say is that every time something big and major happens, it's like, like, and I'm thinking, are they stealing Pokemon's music? Like, because the music that plays sounds just like the Pokemon music. Like when something is celebrating something or you get something. Actually, it kind of reminds me of Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD's. Like, I mean, literally, like, almost beat for beat. Maybe a little bit, the tune is a little bit adjusted, but not by much. It's the same rhythm, in a way, but just it's a little higher or a little lower, I think, and maybe holds it a little longer. Like, sometimes it's funny. Like I said, I might make a video, like, not as a review. I might review it later if I ever. Now, guys, just to let you know, a Let's Play on this, if that ever happens, it's not going to be, I'm not going to start uploading till I have completed to what I was satisfied with. I'm not just going to say, okay, now next week we're going to, and then record it for next week. Because if I were to do that, I might quit right in the middle. Because this game, even when playing for leisure, can be baffling. Not that it isn't enjoyable. Like, it is. Like, I don't regret saving up my money and buying the game. We'll just put it that way. So, anyway, guys, as I said, like, I think last time I did tell you that a family friend was not doing well and we didn't know whether she would survive past that Monday. Well, so far she did. Like, she's still here to this day, which is amazing. Like, she's just a strong woman. I mean, I think it was, like, her lungs that was the issue, but she had a really strong heart. So, like, she's still holding on there, like, for now, anyway, but I mean, don't put this the wrong way. If she could be there, if she could live and be happy, like in content, then go on. But if she was still just there, but couldn't, like, enjoy life at this point anymore, then I would rather her be up there with my grandmother. Well, they say she's my grandmother's grandmother's sister. And I'd also say that she did live a pretty good life in a long one. I think she's just in her 90s or just before her 90s. I cannot remember. My grandmother died when she was in her 80s, and her sister was only a few years younger than her. So she's in her early 90s, I think. And for the longest time, we'll just say she was one of the 2 visitors that used to go here from Ontario. I don't think I ever really put a picture in there of her. Like, my other cousin, Bonnie, I believe, like her daughter, she was a little more open to it. I wouldn't want to do anything, like, if they weren't okay with it. And, but when she was down here, her mother, she seemed pretty well off. She was a bit slower, but you would never tell she was in her late 80s. Because she acted more like she was maybe in her early 70s. Like, just to me. I mean, I know that's saying something. Some people in their 70s are sitting in a wheelchair and they can't move at all. But I mean, like, she was able to get around. And she was pretty alert, right? And even now, she isn't that bad off. So for me, and not saying that I know everyone does die. It's a fact of life. But sometimes you just don't think of a certain person. or that you're going to lose them, for example. Like, and let's hope that doesn't happen for years and years to come. But one of these days, I'll be buried in the ground. And right now, like, it's harder to fathom at being 25 years old that is going to come. And everyone else in my family, it'll eventually happen to. As I said, like, I don't know what they would call, like, someone who's afraid of death, per se. I think there is a word for that. Like, I'm trying to think about it, like, or think about how I'm going to say it. I know everyone dies, right? But and it's not that I overly fear the fact someday I'm not going to be here. Maybe a little bit. But I think for me, I fear of a fast, unexpected death. Like, how, for example, I'm allergic to nuts. I'm afraid someday I'm going to eat something and I'm just going to be gone. Or I'm afraid I might walk out on the street. I know, people who are just laughing now or think of putting it in the comments, but you don't really leave your house. Okay then. They say someday I take a medication and it's laced with something. Which, I know that's a silly thing to retaliate with. And you could still laugh but be walking and hit by a car or something. But, I mean, the point is I'm just more afraid of unexpected. I'm also, not that I'm afraid of death necessarily either. Well, I am afraid of what I just brought up. But I'm also afraid of leaving my loved ones behind. I mean, I know that sounds silly because I'm not the easiest to get along with all the time. Or at some points. But I know they all care for me. And I don't know why, but although, like I said, I don't really know how to explain it because I know, like, both my aunts really care for me. My whole family does, despite me not seeing them very often. And I'm worried what I would do to especially either of my aunts, if I had, let's say, passed premature them. And I mean, as I said, it's also hard to think that someday that they won't be here when I am. And there's sort of a lot, like, there that's in my mind. Like, it probably would help if I did become more independent. Like, and like, have a know-how and how to care for myself properly. Like, it's funny, like, for me, it's in my mind, right? Like, I know what I should do, in a way, especially if I'm talking it through. But if I'm not talking through anything, it's hard for me to remember. So, like, sometimes I wonder, too, like, I think, like, it's funny to say this, that YouTube has been the only thing that's given me any meaning, in a way. Like, for example, if I went out somewhere, usually I could record it for YouTube. Like, you kind of give me a reason to do things more. And maybe, like, lately it doesn't seem to show it. But, as I said, when I'm too focused on something, that's what I'm focused on. And I suppose when I got the game, it gave me a reason to do those chores. It gave me a reason, like, to do things. And as I said, like, I'm getting ready for bed soon, so I'm kind of half out of it in a way. But I'm also, like, going, like, what's on my mind. Like, sometimes I wish that I was able to have that motivation when recording videos, sometimes that I do when I'm playing a certain game. Like, I would go far and beyond, like, when I was playing this game, like, to do things. And it felt really good when you accomplished them. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video.